Alright, mis amigos, so we're here in Cozumel. We're gonna go grab something to eat here. We rented a couple scooters, as you saw in the previous video. And there's our whips that we rented, 2 Hondas, both Rojo, red. So we drove quite a ways out here. We're probably, we drove at least 20 minutes, so half hour down the highway on these little scooters. So we've had no breakfast. We're gonna grab something to eat. Check out the menu. That's a drink menu. Okay, go sit up top. Just go sit up top. We just talked to a lovely couple there from Puerto Rico. I'll go sit up top here, a little cooler, a little breeze. Oh, hola. Oh, over there. Hiding in the corner. Where the hell did they go?
Nice. Really nice breeze.
Yeah, it's nice here. Yeah, nice breeze up here. This is the hangout for the policia. Guacamole, 120 pesos. Papas, French fries, 100 pesos. Quesadilla, 110. Nachos. Yeah, we gotta eat. Yeah, yeah. And I need some water.
I can't get over the amount of Sargassum. It looked like when we were coming over to Cozumel it was going to stop.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden there was lots again. Okay guys, we're gonna venture off down the highway. So guys, here we're on a service road, and I do believe that this is the old highway. To the left of us is the main highway. Cozumel is a mostly undeveloped Mexican island in the Caribbean Sea. It's also a very popular cruise ship port, famous for scuba diving and also snorkeling, my friends. There's also an extensive amount of sea life in this area, my friends, and with the crystal clear Caribbean water, makes it a great place to view all of these wonders of the world. Now, compared to Cancun, Cozumel is smaller with fewer crowds and a quieter atmosphere. And also the beaches are smaller, obviously, but they're also rockier compared to Cancun's white sand beaches. Cozumel has a very high police presence, so it's a very safe area to holiday and to visit. Now, the best months to travel to Cozumel is from March to May. During these months, you can expect warm but not too warm temperatures and the lowest chance of rain, my friends. Now, daytime temperatures will range from 80 Fahrenheit to 85 Fahrenheit. Sea temperature average 79 Fahrenheit to 82 Fahrenheit, and the humidity is a manageable 78 to 80%, mis amigos. That's why he went around that way. I thought he was pulling over. These are pretty cool. I'll rent these up. Yeah, there's no swimming, but we went in and took just a quick dip. Jen's in there now just to cool off. You got some young people in there swimming, but we're not supposed to be. Yeah. Just be cautious. They got the red flags up. There's Riptide. Now, visiting Cozumel is only possible by ferry, plane, or during a cruise. Now, the most popular way, obviously, would be by ferry, and the only way to get to the ferry to Cozumel is if you go to Playa del Carmen, my friends. And Playa del Carmen is just down the coast, south from Cancun. So my friends, to get to Cozumel from Cancun, you're going to drive for about an hour and 15 minutes to Playa del Carmen, and then you're going to hop on a ferry for roughly 30 minutes to boogie across to Cozumel. So guys, we had to get fuel for these scooters before we returned them. Now I watched the young gentleman very closely as he put 40 pesos in mine, and then he put roughly 40 pesos in Riley's. And then I turned my back for a split second and Riley nudged me and said, "Look at the gas pumps." And all of a sudden the gas pumps read 360 pesos. So needless to say, Riley called him out on it and told him he was a liar. And he did come down in price, but we still ended up paying 40 pesos more than what we should have. So keep that in mind when you're getting fuel in Mexico, guys. Pay very close attention to what's going on around you. Now this is a very popular scam at the gas station. I've never seen it in Merida or the Yucatan, but I know in the touristy areas, especially in Quintana Roo and any other tourist area, it's a pretty popular scam, so be very aware of that. Now, if you're catching the ATO bus from Cancun, I recommend buying the combined ATO bus and the Ultramar ticket from the airport or from Cozumel Island when returning. As usual, the ferries and buses are scheduled to connect almost seamlessly. Location-wise, I suggest staying in the city center, closer to the waterfront. Still, you could also choose to stay closer to the cruise port if you'd like more Americanized amenities nearby. If you're looking for some seclusion, there are several guest houses peppered throughout the island. Now, you have many options for beaches in Cozumel. You have public beaches for you to use, as well as private beaches, which you can get a day pass quite easily. Usually the beaches on the west side of the island are a lot calmer and cleaner with little to no sargassum. Paradise Beach Club is a great option. You can relax on the beach. They also have a pool and they also have a floating water park. You can also enjoy kayaking, snorkeling, and grabbing a bite at the restaurant, mis amigos. Now, the East Coast beaches tend to be less crowded, so that's a great option if you would like to just relax and be by yourself in nature, my friends. Now, tips are included at almost all the exclusive resorts. As a general rule, tipping is 10 to 15%, which is common in the Mexican Caribbean, my friends. Be sure to tip your waitress and your bartenders, all your servers, even the hotel staff, the people that make your beds and stock your refrigerator. All right, our friends, wasn't that an amazing ride? So they had music playing in the background here, so I had to mute the video. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a voiceover here. So when you upload a video to YouTube, YouTube processes the video and it'll pick up every sound in the background. And when it hears music, it'll detect that music and you'll get a copyright strike. Now that's not a strike against your channel, but it could be blocked in some countries. And I've had that happen actually just recently with the Shakira song that was playing in the background in the latest video that we did. And it was blocked in Russia and Belarus, I believe it was. So you really have to be careful about when you're walking down the street with music playing, because if you're recording, it's going to pick it up, guaranteed. So right here is a really touristy area, as it's close to the waterfront, right where the boats come in. There's a lot of shops, as well as bars and restaurants. And of course, you have the Cozumel sign is right to the left here, as you'll soon see. Make sure you stop in and get yourself a photo standing beside the sign. And there's always somebody there willing to take your picture for you, either for a price or just a friendly tourist helping out his neighbor.
Middle of this park here. Oh, I remember here where it was just pouring rain and we were here, right?
Yeah, that was during the cruise.
Yeah, and we were shopping here. We ended up buying raincoats.
You want it down, if you want it down on the top of the yellow, sit down. Top,
So guys, here we're at a Tiki bar, and it's right across from the ferry terminal. So it's a great place to stop in before you get on the ferry and head back to the mainland. Okay guys, I'm going to drop two videos to the top left and to the bottom left, right about here. Be sure to give them a click and check them on out. Muchos gracias, mis amigos. Alright my friends, that's it, that's all. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We truly appreciate you all. And if you find our content useful or entertaining, please leave us a thumbs up. We would greatly appreciate it. Adios, mis amigos. God bless everybody out there, and peace on earth.